Why do you need or should have a looper pedal? Let's find out. The Rowin Blue Loop Station pedal is a nano pedal, which is even smaller than a mini pedal, with a metal construction and true bypass. It is powered by a 9-volt DC cable and is currently priced at $48 on Amazon. The overall rating is 4 out of 5 stars with 323 reviews at the time of this recording. There is also a tan version under the similar name, simply Loop Station, that, as far as I can tell, is the same functionally and is around the same price, and is also made by Rowin. Thank you to Rowin for sending me this product. Alright, let's get right into it. So, there's a lot of function in this little pedal that has very few buttons, so it takes a bit to learn, and that's why I recommend holding on to this little instruction booklet. But, after a while you'll get it. So when it's off, inactive, it has no LED on. To get it to record, you press it once. To get it to play back, you press it again. When it's recording, it has the red light. When it's playing back, it has the green light. It flickers when there's supposed to be something playing, but we didn't play anything, so it's not going to be playing back. To get it to stop playing, but not delete it, you double tap. And then it'll start blinking green, notifying you that it's in standby. If you want to delete whatever you have on there, you have to quick press, then hold. And then the light shuts off. And that means that you have deleted what you have recorded and are ready to record something new. If you want to overdub something, you have to record something, and then you simply press again over what's playing currently. So let's actually demonstrate this. It would help if I turned on the volume. So now it's playing back, and to overdub something, maybe it'll play back. Yeah, so there you go. Wasn't beautiful, but it overdubbed. And then there is a function to record, but we're going to get to that in a little bit. So, what are the functions of the pedal? Well, the main one that I can see is using the export feature, which means that you're able to record your riffs when you're just noodling around. If you're like writing songs, you can record a riff and then show it to someone, email it to them, do whatever. So if we do something like, I'm going to show you how to record and export the recording right now. So let's activate our, I have the Rowin Holy War pedal right next to it, and this will give us distortion. So let's see how this goes. Alright, so when you have something recorded, you can then export it. Now, the thing about exporting the thing is that since there's so few functions on here, or so few buttons, it's a little weird how you do it. So, what you have to do is you have to remove the power cord with the SD card inserted. Mine is currently inserted on the right side. And once you have that inserted, you have to remove the power cord once you have recorded something, and then reinsert it. Once you reinsert it, there will be a red flashing light saying that it is writing it to the SD card. Once it starts flashing green again, that means that you're ready to go and keep playing. I'm not sure how to write multiple things onto the single SD card. I think I've done it before, but I'm not for sure. I think it might overwrite. So just be aware that you might not be able to record multiple things on the same SD card, despite it being able to hold about 10 minutes of recording time. So another way you can use this pedal is you can use it musically. So if we delete what we previously had. So one thing to also note about the recording with the loop station here, it's very much like DI recording, direct input recording. You cannot use it to actually record music unless you adjust your hardware for it, and even then it might not turn out the way you want it to, because since it's directly inputted, it is going to come out at a higher frequency because the signals are much stronger than what would actually come out of an amp. I might be explaining this a little wrong, but you're getting the main idea. It is not going to sound as good, or the same at least. It might come out okay if you're using clean or acoustic, something like that, but if you're using distortion or other sorts of major sound altering effects, it might not come out the way you want it to. So the other way that you can use this pedal is musically. It's very rare that you find a song that can overlap things. There's one song that I'm going to play right here, but it doesn't exactly work perfectly, but it works enough to display what we're doing here. So let me see if anyone can guess what the song is. Okay, let's start over. Okay. Trying to do musical stuff is not the way that this is meant to be used, I'm pretty sure, because this is more of a tool to me, but I'm having extreme difficulty trying to actually do the song here. Okay. Well, it would have been good if I played in the right key on the right frets. I'm losing my mind here. There we go. There we go. Well, I just beefed it up, I guess. I messed it up already. Well, that's about as good as it's gonna get. I didn't do good, but you get the idea. So another way you can use this as a tool is you can use it by tone finding. You can use it for tone finding when using other pedals, depending on the order of what you put, or depending on the pedal order that you have it in. So, now we have the loop station in front of the distortion pedal. Before, in the chain, the distortion came first and the looper was last. So if you put the looper in front of every one of your pedals, then it will record the clean tone. So let's record something distorted right here. Alright. Yeah. So now it's recording, but if you turn off your distortion, it took the clean signal because the signal is first hitting the looper rather than hitting the distortion. So then that also means that after, while it's playing, you can change what your distortion sounds like, so you can fiddle with the settings on your other pedals. So I highly recommend, if you're gonna go pedal shopping physically somewhere, or even if you buy it online and then you're just trying it out, and if you don't like it, you plan on returning it, I highly suggest getting a looper pedal so that you play a riff to reference and it just keeps on playing back to you as you get to change what the sound is that it's coming through. So that's the main tool that I see these for, which is exactly how I'm going to use it for the review of the Holy War pedal once I get that done. Now, there are some extra functions on here. There is the volume knob. It works as a volume. That's pretty self-explanatory. If you have it up to max, it basically plays as loud as you do. It doesn't work as a booster. And then there's this switch on top. The switch has two extra functions. In the middle, it is normal. On the top, it is half speed. So it appears I have found a glitch in the system where I recorded it at half speed, so now at normal speed it is doubled. So much function in this little box. Alright, let's record something at normal speed this time. So yeah, this is normal speed. Half speed. It's pretty good. And And then you can also flick the switch down and it'll be in reverse. An interesting thing is that you can't pause it while in reverse. There's a lot of little things that are weird about this pedal. It's really interesting. So if you record, I found a hidden functionality, which is if you record in half speed, then you turn it to normal speed, then it will double the speed, which might have been an issue that I found before, because when I exported, it was double speed, which it might be double speed again, because I might have had it flicked without even knowing. Get this outro done, that'd be great. The pros of this pedal, I've had to record this 3 times. The pros of this pedal is that it is small, and it has a lot of functionality, and it does everything that it says, that it advertises fairly well. The only bad things is that it can be a little confusing, and sometimes it has its quirks. But overall, I would recommend this pedal. Despite all the little things, it's very good, especially for the price. Because if I remember correctly, the loop station or whatever it is by Boss Pedals is like $100. So this markets for around 40. Oh, it's less than 40. So, I also want to take a moment to have a small little message to Rowin, the company, because they sent me this pedal, but it was a long time ago. I was supposed to make a video a long time ago about this, but I was having a really difficult time trying to figure out the pedal. Eventually I got really discouraged because unfortunately Rowin, I think that they might have, some of their customer support might have a bit of a hard time with English. It might not be their first language, at least. So when I was trying to contact their support about it, it did not, it worked, but it was only a little bit, and it was very confusing. But that's nothing to discourage the company about, because I love the 2 products that I have had. I've had them for a long time now, and I highly support them right now. And I hope to keep working with them if they will let me.